They ask you with Daniel, apologetic, biblical issues, comparative, and more. And now to the question.
Strong people with a proud, storied history, and are not willing to lose it to this unholy alliance.
Iran is a great nation. What we have heard is a crown prince. The question, will Iran revert back to a republic and get rid of this Ayatollah regime, the strict Islamic, or will it be something else? That's what we will try to discover together, what is happening in Iran. Just tackle the subject in a simple way, in a bite size, so I will make it short. So the Crown Prince was saying that about the strong people, the Iranians, I agree, they're wonderful people, and he was saying we are not going to lose it for this unholy alliance. That means the Islamic Ayatollah regime. Apparently the Crown Prince is Rida Pahlavi in the exile, still working or dreaming for reviving Iran into those old days. Hopefully better than the time of his dad. Iran is a nation of 110 million inhabitants. 32% of them are the Shiite Muslim, yet Shiite Islam is a dominant religion. So a third of the population are Shiites, but Shiism is a dominant. Apparently, or on the surface, it is a parliamentarian, there is a parliament, there is elected people, elected president. We know what happened to the late President Ibrahim Raisi. Will it continue in the same oppression to the people? Or will it improve? At the moment, we don't see any sign. But let's look at the nation. It is, apart from the population, 110 millions, Iran is the size of 4 great European countries or group of countries, like the United Kingdom plus Germany plus France plus Spain, all together will make the size of Iran, with tremendous resources. Sadly, the people on the ground are not benefiting from those resources. Iran has great history. Even in Islam, Islam would not exist as we know it today if it wasn't the Iranian scholars. Those early scholars, those early Iranians who embraced Islam, yes, they were by force. We look at Iran, we look at the landscape, the nature, the beauty. Iran developed very good infrastructure. Really, everything they've done very well. That's underground, serving Tehran, the platform. My connections to the Iranians were pretty strong when we lived in the south of England, in Brighton in particular. We have a big Iranian communities. I enjoyed being with them. And I had a course, 3 months language study of Farsi, just to learn a bit of Farsi, to communicate a little with the wonderful Iranian friends around me. At the end of it, it was a blessing, very real blessing, that my teacher, Pari, embraced the Christian faith. She was very sincere, attended a number of conferences with us and then Bible studies, and her daughter, Rebecca, we used to pray very much, a lot for her daughter. And her daughter is a sound Christian, married to a Christian man in the south of England, have a good family in living and serving the Lord Jesus Christ. That was a wonderful. On top of that, my connection to some of the Baha'i, in the Baha'i community in the south of England, where I have been asked to translate some of their materials for them, written in Arabic, translated from Arabic into English for them, which I have done voluntarily, free of charge, simply because they are suffering persecution. That's some of the connections. I have other connections. My good friend Majid, an Iranian, we had studied together as well, went through the Sermon on the Mount with him, etc. So that's developed my keen interest and love to the Iranian people. Gradually, Iran became more authoritarian state with a heavy hand on the people. The Khomeini's revolution, the Islamic revolution, 1979, brought more restrictions on the citizens and on the country. That what created turmoil for a great nation, for a great people. And that's what is causing the demonstrations we see now. That's what is causing so many conversion, people coming out of Islam, convert into Christianity, into atheism, into no religion at all, everything. We will be depending on the reports from Gaman. Gaman, the group for analyzing and measuring attitudes in Iran. They are non-profitable organization and based in Holland, in the Netherlands. So we will see some of their statistics, some of their surveys, and we built on it. So we are dealing with facts. For instance, and 82% of Iran's population are internet users. And research within Iran indicates that 80% of those internet users are utilizing the internet censorship circumvention. Among those users are connected to the VPN that mitigates network bias. In the last few years, we have seen violent crackdowns on demonstrations, on peaceful Iranian demonstrations asking for their freedom. We witnessed the massacre, it happened in the police station, of Mahsa Amini, the young girl. I put a special episode about Mahsa Amini, the young girl who was harassed because of the hijab. We will see later how many percentage of the Iranians are into hijab, how many will support the wearing of hijab, and the percentage of those who refuse hijab among the Iranians themselves. So it's not international or foreign conspiracy against the regime. It is within the Iranians themselves. We see a revolution. The policy of exporting the Islamic revolution and standing against Israel, everything against Israel, actually against the Jews. We remember Ahmadinejad and his remark against the Jews. They want to eliminate the Jews. Certainly, the state of Israel does not exist for the Iranians. And Iran is becoming one of the main players in the Middle East. Through their arms, Hezbollah in the Lebanon, Al-Houthi in Yemen, and Hamas in Gaza Strip. I'm looking for what is happening behind the scene, what the future of Iran can be, and the future of the nations, and especially, in my interest, those who are embracing the Christian faith. Iran is seeing a revival of people coming to embrace the Christian faith more than ever. I remember some of my friends said, Ayatollah Khomeini and this regime are doing very good job for the gospel. They are putting people of Islam, and those who are sincerely searching, they are finding the faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, which is wonderful. Friends, we will have time to continue. I'm Daniel. Please subscribe, and I will leave you in peace.